It's funny, you know. Do you realise at this very moment millions of people all over the country are just sitting, goggling at their television sets?
Yes.
We're not, are we, love?
We haven't got a television set.
Good job, too. Gets in the way.
What of?
Well, the proper use of the human mind. I mean, how many people actually sit down and actually read a good book anymore?
I don't.
You do? You're reading one now?
I'm not. I'm being interrupted by you.
Sorry? Four.
Yes, I know what you mean, Tom. I think I'd go mad if I were married to a zombie.
Would you, love?
I thank my lucky stars that I'm married to the kind of man who can talk about cultivating the human mind and play schoolboy cricket games while he's doing it.
You little rat.
Well, it's true. What? Tom Good's 11 versus international musicians.
So?
Well, I mean, you ever heard of Dizzy Gillespie opening the bowling with Pierre Boulez?
I can pick who I like.
Well, why don't you pick cricketers?
I've run out of cricketers. Anyway, choosing your own team is using the mind.
Oh, the world religious leaders 11 didn't do very well, did they?
No, if I say it myself, I will pretty well that day.
Yes, you did. The Pope LBW, good 3. The Dalai Lama, cotton bold, good 7.
Can I have my book back, please?
Wait a minute. Why aren't you ever out?
I am out. I was clean bowled by Hilly Lamar last week.
What was she in, your dirty old man's 11?
No, my fantasy 11, if you must know.
Oh, who else is in your fantasy 11?
Never you mind.
All right. You go back to knocking Dizzy Gillespie's bowling all over the place, and I'll go back to my book, all right?
All right. Oh, no. Oh, no!
What?
I'm out.
Never mind.
I was just getting into my stride as well.
How many runs have you got?
279. Still, it's as good as won the match.
What are you going to do now? Touch some nuclear physics?
No. I'm going to sit down in front of the old range and do my impression of a contented man. Do you mind? Can I get in there? Thank you. No, go on, carry on. Get in the book. Go on.
I would, only your impression of a contented man is never a silent contented man. Will you just sit?
Yes, go on. Rubbish. Good old range.
Good old range. Why did you do that?
I don't know.
It's never done that before.
Well, don't take it personally. I don't think it was making a statement. Well, the chimney probably needs sweeping, that's all.
It's done it again.
Yeah. Well, the chimney probably needs sweeping.
You said that.
Look, I'll borrow some brushes tomorrow and have a go at it, OK?
Yes, I think you better have.
I will. I don't know what you're getting so worried about.
Well, it's never done that before.
Look, it's just its way of telling us to get its chimney swept, that's all. Just a sort of gentle warning. Typical of this range's nice nature. Good old range.
Oh, my God.
It's only us, Margot.
Yes, it is. What had I been doing?
Can we come in? It's starting to rain.
Yes, of course, but...
Yeah, it's all right. We've brought our own newspaper.
Oh, I heard your voices. Hello.
Hello, Jerry.
Jerry, how can you be so casual? Look at the state of them.
Well, they're always in some state or another. It's the first time you've ever seen us covered in soot, though, isn't it? It's nothing to boast about. What happened? Well, the chimney needed sweeping, but we hadn't swept it.
So it swept itself downwards. Whoosh.
So we came round for a bath.
Well, I'm sorry, Tom and Barbara, but no. Make your own bath dirty.
Well, we would, only we don't have any hot water.
Yes, one disaster after another for you two, isn't it?
No, it's the same disaster. You see, the soot put the fire out, and the fire heats the water.
All right. What colour bath salts, blue or green?
Oh, blue, please.
Can I borrow your rubber duck?
I sometimes wonder what you'd do if you didn't have us living next door. Well, would you like one of our drinks while you're waiting to use our bath?
No, we've got to draw the line somewhere, Margot. 2 large gin and tonics, please.
Very well, only,
Yes, we'll try and keep our fallout to the minimum.
Thank you, Barbara.
Mind you, that soot wasn't altogether a bad thing, you know? After all, we can use it on the garden.
Yes, I suppose we can. Tom.
What?
Hand.
Oh,
Oh, I can't take you anywhere.
all right, it'll come off.
Isn't this... No. I was going to say, isn't this nice, but it isn't really, is it?
It's different, though.
Oh, the bath's running. Hey, what are we all doing out here?
We're having drinks in the hall.
Well, you didn't want to make anything dirty.
Well, it's different anyway. Thank you, darling.
Well, isn't it? No, I said that.
How's the traffic on London Bridge, Jerry?
Best part of an hour and 10 minutes tonight.
Dear, dear.
It's hard having a chat in somebody's hall, isn't it?
Yes.
Especially when you're covered in soot.
Yes.
Perhaps if we were all covered in soot.
Jerry. Oh, I know something interesting we can talk about. Mrs. Dooms Patterson's horse has dropsy. Now, what's funny about that?
Well, it's the inevitability of it, really. I mean, Mrs. Dooms Patterson was weighed 20 stone.
Tom, she is the wife of the local Conservative agent.
What's that got to do with her weighing 20 stone?
Good manners. We leave personal insults to the socialists.
We? Margot, you underlined that.
Oh, well, it's out now. I suppose I better tell you. I had tea with Mrs. Dooms Patterson this afternoon, and she has prevailed upon me to become an active force for the local Conservative Party when the country comes to its senses and demands a general election.
Oh, Lord. That means she'll be coming around here breaking the furniture.
I should have thought that was a small price to pay if it means ousting this present rabble. And who moved that picture?
Oh, look at me.
I suppose it just moved itself, did it? Does anyone have anything to say?
Shall I go and have my bath now?
I think that's it.
Yes, come along, come on.
Barbara, aren't you going to stay and finish your drink?
No, it's all right. We'll hop in together.
Together?
It's quite nice. You ought to try it sometime.
Really? Did you hear that, Jerry?
Yeah.
Together? Certainly not.
Margaret didn't lend me one of her coats, did she?
Well, you'd look silly, not a lot.
Well, I could have looked quite nice in the old powder blue one, though, couldn't I? Right. And just what do you think you're doing?
I'm having a lie down before we go to bed.
No, no, you're not. We've got a sooty kitchen to clean up. Come on, come on, come on. Have you? Barbara.
We've just had a bath, haven't we?
Yes. We should have cleaned up the soot before we'd had the bath, you see.
Yes, well, if you had any sort of a brain, you'd have thought of it.
What about you?
I did think of it.
Well, why didn't you say?
I forgot.
Well, we can't go back to Margot's again, can we?
Oh, well, never mind. Let's do it tomorrow. We'll have our own water heated up by then.
Yes, quite true, yes. Well, I think I'll just have a little rest before I go to bed.
Oh, that's not fair. I was there first.
You shouldn't have gone up then, did you?
Oh, whatever happened to unequal rights for women?
No. You're not going to get me up by jogging?
No, I'm not jogging. I've got an itch.
Well, how do you delouse tomorrow?
Look, is there a bite there or something?
Well, let's have a look then. Yes, I think you have. I think you've got... What's that?
What?
You've got something on your leg.
Oh, yes?
No. Keep still, still. Got it.
What is it, Death Watch Beetle?
No, it looks like a flea.
Tom, that isn't funny.
No.
I've got fleas!
It's all right,
No,
Aunt.
don't touch me, don't touch me!
No, it's all right. Oh. Oi. Barbara, what on earth are you doing?
I'm just looking for them.
Them were giant ants in a film. We've only got fleas.
Only?
Well, you're not going to track them down individually, you know. What are you looking for? Footprints in the soot?
This is just another laugh to you, isn't it? It's just another of life's little problems that fate throws your way so that you can overcome.
No, don't get ratty.
It's awful having fleas.
I know it is.
Well, then.
Well, I mean, this isn't like you at all. I mean, if a rogue elephant charged through that door, you see him off with a rolling pin of a couple of fleas and you go to pieces.
Well, it's awful. They're small and they're dirty. And they go bzzz.
What?
Well, you know what I mean.
Yes, I do, but honestly, if we're going to tackle this problem, I want a wife who's going to fight beside me, shoulder to shoulder in the trenches, not some gibbering idiot who won't come out of the dugout.
All right. What are we going to do?
Now, that's better. Right. Now, we've got to tackle this problem from scratch.
Don't say scratch.
Sorry, sauce. Now, these fleas obviously come from our animals, right?
Yes, I suppose, all except Geraldine.
Now, look. Just because you like that goat doesn't prove her innocence. She's having a ducking like the rest of them.
A ducking?
Yes.
What in?
In that.
What is it?
Well, hopefully it kills 101% of all known germs, including fleas.
Are you sure it won't kill the animals?
Not if you keep their mouths closed. I'll be careful.
Yes, all right. I'll start a purge on the house.
Right.
Tom.
What?
Are you sure we shouldn't have told the authorities?
I've told you before, it's a last resort. They might confiscate our animals or something. If we can clear this up by ourselves, no one need ever know.
Yes, but what if we pass them on to other people?
Well, that's simple. Just keep other people away, right?
Right.
You better get used to the smell.
Why?
You're going in here later. Morning. Look, I only...
Push it under the door. Leave it then. Look, I'm going to open the door a little bit, but I want you to stand well back, please. Further back, please, further back.
Lovely, Rod Steiger.
Who?
Rod Steiger. I bought this at his door.
But what?
Making women terrified of anyone who calls.
Why Rod Steiger?
That film where he kept turning up in disguise and killing women. All right, he's got to make a living like everybody else, but why couldn't he have made a musical?
No, but I'm not frightened of you.
Oh, well, no.
No, stay further.
You are, dear. You're terrified. Now, what can I do to prove to you that I'm not in disguise? I know. I'll show you a photograph of my wife.
You don't have to do that.
No, you feel better for seeing this. There she is, look, at the depot dinner dance. And that's me in the background with a funny nose. Now, would I be at such a function if I was not a bona fide postman?
No, look, I know you're not in disguise and I'm not frightened of you, but could you please put the parcel on the ground, please?
Well, whatever makes you feel safe.
Thank you.
There you are. And the book as well.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'd get yourself one of those ammonia squirters if I were you. Was it MGM?
Who?
Who made that film with Rod Steiger? Because I'm writing to them telling them what sort of effect their products are having this side of the Atlantic.
Oh.
Why did you blow on me book?
I thought you might have soaked it in ether.
What did we used to be, eh, us postmen? Friendly neighbourhood characters. And now, thanks to bloody Rod Steiger, we're all potential murders with ether soap books. It's not right. It's not right.
You can come in for a cup of tea next week.
He's mad, that cockerel. He's mad.
Didn't he enjoy his bath?
He didn't have his bath. I can't catch him. He won't have it. I can't do anything with it. Oh, yes. Right then, Lenin. Now let's see who's mastering a chicken run.
Oh, by the way, your catalogue's come.
Oh, good. Ah, that means the postman bid.
Yes.
You didn't,
No, I didn't. I managed to keep him off. It's going to be awfully difficult with callers, Tom.
Why?
Well, I can't just shout, get away, I've got parasites, can I? Anyway, I've just had a horrible thought. Margot and Jerry are always coming round here. How are we going to get them away?
Well, perhaps you could say we got Michael Foot staying here for a couple of weeks.
Oh, Tom! I've had an even more horrible thought.
Where'd you been?
No. I think we might be closing the stable door after the horses bolted.
How come?
No. Well, we just went round for Margaret's for a bath last night, didn't we? What if we took a little visitor or two along with us?
Oh, Struth.
I do wish you'd take that peevish expression off your face, Jerry.
You can't see the expression on my face.
I know what it is by the position of your feet.
Oh, and I am peevish. Why can't you have all your political durbars at Mrs. Doombs Patterson's?
Because I wish to reciprocate, that's why.
No, you don't. You just want to infiltrate the upper echelons of the local party.
And when have I ever done anything like that?
A few weeks ago with the Music Society.
We are not talking about the Music Society.
No, we're not. We're talking about my home being invaded by a herd of 20-stone Tory trouts.
Mrs. Doombs Patterson is the only biggie amongst us. And her glands are not her fault.
She brought her own chair, I wouldn't mind.
Chair.
Just don't see what all this frantic political activity is all about.
We intend to be ready, that's why.
But our chap's got a 20,000 majority.
Maybe. But due to apathy such as yours, the last general election, the socialist candidate kept his deposit. Well, it won't happen again. I'm looking at your feet, Cherry.
There's Tom and Barbara. Come in. Some sort of a placard.
Ignore them. It's one of their silly jokes.
Do not open the window. Why? Are you itching?
I fail to see that it's... Well, I have been, actually, yes.
Yes, have I? Yes, we have.
Well, we're too late.
Too late for what?
We've got something to tell you. Tom.
Well, it's rather delicate, actually. You see, the thing is, Barbara?
Well, it's just a matter of finding the right word, really.
Do you want to have another bath?
No. It isn't so much delicate as personal, really.
A bereavement.
No, not yet.
An illness.
No, I wouldn't call it an illness. The word I'd use is... Barbara?
No, go on. You had it just on the tip of your tongue then.
I didn't.
Well, I didn't.
Tom, Barbara, now listen. We've been friends for many years. If you have something delicate to say, then you must realize that we are on your side. So come along, out with it.
We've given you fleas.
Sure! Burn everything.
Will it be a Black Maria sort of thing from the council, do you think? Will men with protective clothing cordon off the house?
I don't know. I've never been a health hazard before.
Will they paint us with that mauve stuff?
I don't know. They might shave up all our hair and squirt us with DDT for all I know. The great thing is, it's out now.
I suppose we had to tell the council.
Oh, yes, of course. I thought we could contain it, but we haven't. We can't be responsible for being servant on top of the flea league, can we? Question of civic duty.
Civic duty, you?
Well, they'd find out anyhow. We end up with a lynch mob in the front garden.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Tom, there's a car.
It doesn't have to be them, does it?
It stopped. There's a man coming toward the house.
Is he carrying a Tommy gun?
No, he's got a Gladstone bag. Oh, no, don't ask it. Don't ask it. No.
What? Put something. Get.
Good afternoon, sir. Could I interest you in a set of encyclopedias? There's some very interesting entries under the letter F, sir.
No, thank
Such
you.
as formaldehyde.
Look.
And fleas.
Come in. Oh. What was all that about?
Little subterfuge I like to adopt, sir. Saves all that nasty stigmata with the neighbours, you know.
Oh, that's very thoughtful.
I do my best, sir. This way?
That's my wife, Barbara. This is Mr.
Bulstrode, P.V. Bulstrode. Disinfestation.
How nice.
Yes. I think I ought to tell you that I never drink on duty, not even tea or coffee. No offence, so don't ask me.
Oh, well. Straight down to brass tacks then. Well, fleas.
I must say I'm glad to say you've retained your sense of humour, sir. A lot of people go to pieces under fleas.
Do we have to keep saying that word?
Well, that's all it is, madam, just a word.
Yes, I know, but we have to keep saying it.
Righto. Hereinafter, we shall refer to them as the little offenders.
Thank you.
Head down, sir.
Get off. What do you think you're doing?
First principle, sir. You see, I have to have one of the little offenders so as I can identify it.
Well, we can save you the trouble. We caught another one. It's in a jar of disinfectant in the kitchen.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. I wish more people would do this.
You do enjoy your job, don't you?
I love it. The Bulstrodes have been an infestation right back to the bubonic times. Through here, is it, sir?
Yes.
There he is. Oh, I do beg her pardon. She's a female.
Well, how can you tell?
Vive la difference, say, sir.
Good gracious.
Do you mind, sir?
Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
It said in my boy's book of knowledge that if a flea were human, it could high jump 20 feet.
Tom.
Depends on the species, sir. The great Cuban can do nearly 23.
Really?
Is that a great Cuban?
Bless your heart, no, madam, not in these climes. No, this is your temperate zone, animal free. You keep animals, do you?
One or two.
Yes, well, there's nothing very exotic here. It's just your common dog little offender.
Oh, we haven't got a dog.
Yes, you have.
No, we haven't.
Oh, well, if you say so. Come out, boy, come out.
We haven't got a dog.
Neighbours?
Yes, we have neighbours.
And they have a dog?
No.
Well, somebody has.
Well, that would seem to be a reasonable supposition.
No, sir, what I mean is that a dog is the primary host of this little offender here. I will stake my professional reputation on it. The trouble is, we are so hard-pressed at the department that we can't do the actual tracking down.
Oh, does that mean that we're going to have fleas for the rest of our lives?
Oh, no, madam, no, it will take its natural course. And then it will suddenly come to you. You'll realise that you have been in contact with someone who has a dog. You phone me, or my son, Mickey, and I shall be round here like a shot to clean the animal up. Meanwhile, your best front line of defence is there.
Thank you.
Well, I'll hop off now. Through here, is it, sir?
Yes. Thanks very much for coming.
It's been a pleasure. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Hello, Jerry.
Hey! Infernal cheek!
It's not cheek, mate. It's a scientific fact.
Get out.
We've had the bloke from the council and our animals are clean.
Yes, he says that the fleas come from a dog.
Well, not a dog. Don't even know a dog.
Yes, well, that's what we said.
Mrs. Dooms Patterson had a wonderful idea this afternoon, Jerry. Hello, Tom and Barbara. Goodbye, Tom and Barbara.
Before you rush for the disinfectant, I think we ought to tell you that the fleas do not originate from the good estate.
Oh. Well, I never thought they did, dear.
Margot.
No, I firmly believe that they hopped up here from the council estate. Now, what we must... Oh, look at that. Ben is a lovely boy, but his hairs do come out.
Ben, who's Ben?
Mrs. Dooms Patterson's old English sheepdog. What? Why is everyone staring at me?
Well,
Well,